guess I don't touch that. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, thank you so much. They're my favorites right there in the middle. Good afternoon, students, faculty, Dr. King, and our guests. Thank you for joining me this afternoon in recognizing and celebrating individuals within our Bobcat family whose dedication, talents, and perseverance have uplifted our community and inspired us all. The honors and awards recipients today have been selected by fellow students, faculty, and staff as individuals who have gone above and beyond, whose contributions have enriched the lives of those around them, and who have elevated our collective spirit. Today, we are privileged to shine a spotlight on those who have demonstrated excellence in their respective fields, academically, athletically, and through true humanitarian efforts. Today, we pause for a moment in our busy schedules to reflect on the values our honorees embody: integrity, dedication, creativity, and excellence. Their examples serve as motivation and beacons for us all to pursue our dreams relentlessly and to make a positive impact on our world. To our honorees, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. Your hard work, your determination, and your unwavering commitment to excellence have not gone unnoticed. You are true inspirations, and today we take time to recognize your efforts and your accomplishments. To all of us gathered here today, thank you for joining us in honoring our Bobcat recipients for the academic year 2025-2026. May today's ceremony serve as a reminder of the boundless potential within each one of us to make a difference and to leave a lasting legacy. Let our celebration begin. So a couple of stage directions for you all, and theater arts people, I am not going to use this correct terminology, so I need you to just close your ears for a moment. So I will call up the presenter. Presenter, you will come up the stairs here, and you will actually come to the podium, describe your recipient, and then call that recipient by name. Recipients, you will come up on the stage. You'll cross to about mid-stage, stage center, I don't know, in front of the podium where you will receive your award. And then you're going to proceed over, what is that? Stage right. You're going to go to stage right. There's a little X on the floor to get your photograph taken. And then you will go down the stairs on this side of the stage, also stage right. How'd I do? Where our Order of the Tower folks will make sure that all of us are sturdy on our feet as we come down those stairs. So at this time, we're going to proceed with our awards. And the first up will be our Communication, Arts, and Design Award, presented by Ms. Melissa Ball-Martin.
Let's see if I can mess up. Being the first here. This year's recipient is one of my favorite students. I've been here for 20 years, and she has been amazing within her program. She's consistently demonstrated excellence. She assisted in shaping her visual identity, love that word, by designing the honor sweatshirt design, contributed to the lasting campus legacy. She collaborated in painting the shield when the tower is being renovated. They painted the shield on the tower floor, as well as a Lees-McRae quilt square for athletics this year that everyone can see. Her artistic achievements have been recognized repeatedly, earning awards every year in our juried student art show, from photography to fine art. Beyond her accomplishments, She has continually given above and beyond, showing dedication, creativity, and strong commitment to her craft and community. This summer, she's heading to Austin, Texas to continue that, and I'm so proud of her. This year's Communication Arts and Design Award goes to Lydia Pettit. You're going to be the most bright.
Our English Award will be presented by Ms. Catherine Childress.
This year's award winner has made the directive brief comments kind of a daunting task, but I'll do my best. I'm happy to present this award on behalf of the English faculty. Of this year's English Award winner, Dr. Worthen writes, "She isn't only a talented writer of fiction who brings well-researched, lyric, and thought-provoking submissions to workshop, but a generous peer who supports others with encouragement and engaged feedback. She's an excellent writer with a unique perspective, and I'm so glad she's receiving this award." Dr. Ewing adds, "She is exceptionally talented, not only as a poet and fiction writer, but as a literary scholar. In her literature courses, her comments and discussion are insightful and often surprising, encouraging the class and me to see our text in a new light. She is truly a joy to teach and a deserving recipient of this award. I am so very proud of her." Dr. Hying adds, "She is both a prolific social media poet and a central figure in the thriving poetry community of her hometown. She organizes and participates in a variety of literary events on campus and serves as poetry editor of our undergraduate literary journal. We will sorely miss her when she's gone, yet she has made a lasting mark by inspiring other writers on our campus to pursue their craft in earnest. Finally, and from my heart, it is a rare and extraordinary privilege to watch a student grow, not just across a single semester, but across years and disciplines. I have had that privilege with this student who has been exemplary in every course I teach. As an English major with minors in creative writing and Appalachian studies, she has distinguished herself across the full range of our discipline. As a fellow poet, I am most proud to have watched her voice emerge as something precise, resonant, and unmistakably her own. She is the kind of poet who listens closely to language, to people, to place, then answers with honesty and care. Because of this gift and talent, and this comes as no surprise, but with immeasurable pride, she has been awarded a full scholarship to the MFA program in creative writing at Virginia Tech, where I have no doubt, she will continue to challenge and inspire those around her. It has been a joy to witness her persistence, her generosity, and her incredible gift. I'm a better person for knowing her, and I look forward to following her brilliant future. It is my immense honor to present this year's English Award to Mercedes Hawks.
Our History Award will be presented by Dr. Scott Hufford.
History Award this year is going to a student who comes to us all the way from Vermont. They were interested at first in wildlife biology, but were able to switch over to history. And from the start, they've been a pleasure to have in class, always ready with excellent insights and always very engaged with the material. They actually are here for one more semester and graduate in the fall. They'll be doing an internship at the Banner House Museum, the local Civil War museum, helping to redesign some of their tours, a self-guided tour thing, basically. And also working on a mega project about Ireland during World War I. And they're hoping to go on to study, graduate study in the field, perhaps abroad even in Ireland or Europe. What also kind of stood out to Dr. Turpin and I was the extracurricular stuff that the student has done beyond the classroom. They're a member of the Alpha Chi Honor Society, also started a history club on campus, which is great to have, and has worked hard to recruit students and organize meetings. They even helped organize a book drive with the Nerd Club back in the fall as well. So I'm happy to give the award to Kai Gregg. Before they come up here, I'll note as well, history is about change over time, so we do give out antique watches now as part of the History Award. You'll have to ask Dr. Turpin for more about what this watch is and the sort of lore behind it. I had all kinds of sort of clock and time jokes lined up here, but my students are probably sick of me ranting about clocks and capitalism in my classes. But I'm happy to give the award to Kaya Gregg.
Next, we have the Musical Theater Award. Dr. Michael Hanna will be the presenter.
The Musical Theater Award, of course, is for performance as a musical theater performer. And our recipient this year has distinguished herself in performance, not limiting it to musical theater. Just in the last year, she portrayed the murderous queen, Lady McBee, here on the stage in the Scottish play, which we shall not say in a theater. And then she jumped to an equally murderous sort of role as the sister of the axe murderer, Lizzie Borden, in the fall production of Lizzie. She was Emma Borden. And then she jumped into Steel Magnolias in the middle of the year, playing a woman who's just been in a permanently bad mood for 40 years, Weezer Boudreaux. And now she's getting to relax a little bit because she's only playing two characters in A Year with Frog and Toad. She's playing a mole and a bird. So you can't say that that's not a variety of jumping from one genre to the next, and she's distinguished herself in all of those. But beyond that, we always tell our students you need to learn as many things about theater and the performing arts as you can. And this student has definitely done that because she is a stalwart in our technical theater program as well. We know we can call on her. We know the work that she has done. She helps us immensely, volunteering extra time, coming in and doing great work for us to help make these things that we put up here on stage. And so she has proven that she's taken that to heart, and it will make her a super valuable member of the performing arts community when she leaves us. She's already gotten jobs because of that. It's not something you normally expect from a BFA in musical theater performer, but we're going, yay, do that. She came to us all the way from the deep south of Georgia, way down there, almost in Florida. Our recipient this year is Miss Taylor Blaker.
Yes, and thank you, Dr. Mike, for reminding me to point out what a lovely backdrop we have for our honors and awards ceremony today. I know, but it is beautiful and gorgeous. Don't you all love it? Yeah, a lot of hard work here, and I cannot wait to see the production. The next award that we have is the Theater Arts Award, and Mr. Josh Yoder will be the presenter.
So there comes a time in any production when a director has to take a step back and entrust the cast and crew to tell the story. And at that point, it's the stage manager who takes the reins. The show is yours, is what I'll usually say to this person. This year's Theater Arts Award recipient is used to that responsibility, and through their experiences here at Lees-McRae, exemplifies excellence in experiential learning. This person is not so much used to being on the stage, but rather up there, where these lights are blinding me right now, in the booth, where they're calling the shots and making everything magical happen on stage. But I remember the first time this student came to campus, and they were sitting right there at the back of the house. It was the end of our tour. It was an open house day. And we were in the middle of a tech rehearsal, a long all-day tech rehearsal for 9 to 5, the musical. We could have used a cup of ambition. But this student, I said, hey, come in and see our space and sit in some rehearsal, and we're gonna go ahead and get to work. But you feel free to stay as long as you want. Now, y'all, tech rehearsals are not the main event. Tech rehearsals are controlled chaos. Tech rehearsals are a lot of stopping and going. Tech rehearsals are, they can be tedious, especially like just imagining somebody watching one of those. It's not something you'd want to be a spectator for. I fully expected this student to be gone after a few minutes. So during the rehearsal, we were talking about this and that, we were stopping for something. I looked around, and about an hour into it, I looked over, the student was still there. And they were completely absorbed, grinning ear to ear, watching every little change and minutia of what we were doing to try to make the magic happen up here. I knew at that moment that the student wanted to be right in the thick of things, part of the messy and amazing process of making theater. Since then, this student has done just about everything that is part of the theatrical equation: acting, directing, PR, box office, set construction, management, but they're most at home right up there in the stage management booth, where they are making things happen and controlling the chaos. The road has not always been a smooth one, but this student has persevered, and the theater faculty have enjoyed watching them grow into the well-rounded, thoughtful, and passionate theater artist, collaborator, and professional that they are today. A quick story, we were at SETC, a huge theater convention last month, and there was a workshop that this student went to, in which the workshop, something the title was like, how to get work as a stage manager. And the first question in this room full of budding stage managers, of theater graduates, soon-to-be theater graduates, many from prestigious conservatories. The first question to all these folks was, who is looking for a job for this summer? Or who's looking for a job for next year after graduation? Every single student in that room raised their hand, except the recipient of today's award. We know that they're gonna go far after graduation, and actually right after graduation, they're gonna get in their car from receiving the diploma and drive to Orlando to work as a stage manager at Walt Disney World. And tomorrow, the word is that they have an interview with an apprenticeship program at a prestigious performing arts school in New York. It starts with a J and ends with an Ooliard. Don't want to jinx anything, but we're super proud. Break legs with this and many opportunities. It's my honor to present this year's Theater Arts Award to E.C. Gibbons. We'll miss you. We're proud of you. And the show is yours.
Thanks, EC, for that little bit of stage management over there just now.
She's keeping us on.
Surely somebody needs to do that. Our next award is the Order of the Tower Award, and that will be presented by Ms. Reagan Grant.
Hi, what can I say? The recipient of this award, just overall an outstanding human being. He's somehow managed to turn an Order of the Tower student ambassador into, like a full contact sport. He's always showing up, he's always stepping in, he's always bringing a level of passion and enthusiasm that I just couldn't ignore. So I would like to offer the Order of the Tower award to Andrew Belcher.
From the School of Business and Management, we have the Business Administration Award presented by Ms. Amy Anderson.
Good afternoon. Thank you. All right, just making sure you're still there. So it's my honor to present the Business Administration Award to someone that many of us know, not just for being an outstanding student, but also for being an outstanding soccer goalie. I've had the privilege of knowing this student for the past few years and have been impressed with his easy personality, engagement in class, and quiet confidence, even though I still had to help him with his resume today. Graduating this spring as the top business administration student in his class by maintaining a near-perfect GPA, 3.9999, while balancing athletics is no small feat. And of course, let's not forget that he is a self-proclaimed business ping pong champion. He brings a competitive edge, a sense of fun, and a willingness to compete in all that he does. Most likely you can find him either in the SRC or in Campbell Hall playing ping pong. Sean Green, you have been able to set a bar that is extremely high for what means to be a business administration major at Lees-McRae. On behalf of the Business Administration Program, it is my joy to recognize you today. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of this year's Business Administration Award, our top business graduate, and yes, our self-proclaimed business ping pong champion, Sean Green.
For our Business Administration Award online, for our online students, Dr. Jocelyn Bond will present.
Hello, everyone. I am presenting this award on behalf of Dr. Joanne Muniz. She is our program coordinator for our online and distance learning business administration program. And unfortunately, she's not able to be here today to present, so I'm presenting on her behalf. This award is going to be presented to Patrick Gregg, who, as I understand, is also not able to join us today, but I think he might be streaming online. So everybody turn around and wave to the camera. Congratulations. Patrick has demonstrated leadership, excellence in the business field, and outstanding academic achievement. He has distinguished himself as a dedicated and conscientious student earning the highest GPA in the online business administration program. While excelling academically, Patrick has continued his work in the lab operations industry, where he plays an important role in supporting efficiency and enabling scientists to do their work effectively. His ability to balance rigorous academic expectations with professional responsibilities speaks to both his discipline and commitment. Patrick's long-term goal of becoming a director of lab operations reflects not only his ambition, but also his desire to lead in ways that support innovation and organizational success. Please join me in congratulating Patrick Gregg on this well-deserved recognition.
For our Outdoor Recreation Management Award, Dr. Katie Wall will be the presenter.
Good afternoon. Oh, thank you. All right, so the recipient for the Outdoor Recreation Management Award is a kind, professional, and natural educator who always has a great attitude and brings energy to all he does, putting his outdoor recreation management skills and certifications to good use. This student worked in a wide variety of jobs during his time at Lees-McRae, making you think he was a full-time recreation professional, not a working student. Early in his college career, he became a volunteer with the Banner Elk Fire Department and was one of the Lees-McRae students who assisted the community in the immediate aftermath of Hurricane Helene. He successfully completed 2 internships, one with the National Forest Service in Oregon, working with their National Visitor Use Monitoring Program, and the other one at Grandfather Mountain, working in natural resources. His work as an intern at Grandfather was so successful that he was immediately offered a seasonal position as a natural resource management technician. In addition, he also held positions at Mass General Store and Beach Mountain Resort, rounding out his large outdoor resume. It is my honor to recognize Finbar Maloney, the recipient of the Outdoor Recreation Management Award. We are also thrilled to announce that he was recently offered a full-time position at Grandfather Mountain, where he will maintain trail systems, provide guest education, and handle emergency responses.
The Sport Management Award will be presented by Ms. Megan Roberts.
Selecting this year's recipient for the Sport Management Award was difficult, as we have so many outstanding students that show this excellence inside and outside of the classroom. However, one student has truly distinguished themselves through exceptional work ethic, strong leadership, and a genuine commitment to academic excellence and the sport industry itself. From earning recognition within their sport to leading our own fan engagement social media page, the Lees-McRae's, to the positive impact they have had on our local community through their work at Linville Golf Course. These accomplishments represent only a portion of their impact they have had. What truly distinguishes this student is not just what they do, but how they do it. They are consistently hardworking, dependable, and driven, while also welcoming, supportive, and someone others are naturally drawn to. Their positive energy and willingness to always help has left a lasting impression among their peers, faculty, and local community. Their ability to balance these responsibilities while maintaining such a high standard of character sets them apart. It is an honor to recognize this year's Sport Management Award recipient, Devin Davis.
Our Bridge Builders Award will be presented by Dr. Jason Jones.
Good afternoon. We're getting better. Today we recognize someone who has quietly and meaningfully shaped how our students experience this place that we love. This individual does not see learning as something that begins and ends in a classroom. Instead, they see it as something that students carry with them, test, refine, test again, and live out across their entire time here. More importantly, they create the opportunity and the conditions for that to happen. He has a way of connecting what students are learning academically with who they are becoming outside of it. You see it in how he encourages students to apply their knowledge in real-world settings. You see it in his collaboration with colleagues across campus to create experiences that matter. And you see it in the way he mentors students as they begin to understand not just what they are studying, but why it matters. He is intentional and he is invested. What stands out most is that his work is that it is about helping students connect ideas, experiences, and relationships in ways that stay with them long after they leave. The impact of that work is real. It shows up in our students every day. It's my privilege to announce that this year's Student Affairs Bridge Builder Award recipient is Michael Yaw.
From our School of Education and Social Sciences, Mr. Derek Lale will actually be presenting 3 awards for criminal justice.
Okay, so first I'm going to jump ahead and cover the recipient of the online master's program. And he's not able to make it today, so in following in Dr. Bond's example, can everybody turn to the camera and say hey to Gavin Gray, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to begin with the on-campus undergraduate recipient. In the public service world, it's inevitable that an interviewer is going to ask an applicant, why do you want to work in this field? A valid question, right? So if you would indulge me for just a moment. Imagine that you are applying to be a police officer or a firefighter. Nobody wants to be a firefighter, but, or a nurse or a probation officer. Now, I want you to imagine, why would you pursue that specific job? It's not for the pay, that's for sure. It's not because it's easy, that's for sure. Then why do it? Ask yourself that. How many of you, in some form or fashion, would probably answer because you want to help others? That's the most common reason that's given, hands down. What I can tell you from experience is that public service, especially in the field of criminal justice, has an uncanny way of dulling that idealistic light in the most driven of young professionals. But Dr. Vesley mentioned this being a spotlight. So in preparing for today, I'm reminded that the future of public service will be represented by graduates of Lees-McRae College. So first, please recognize that. I'm especially excited that one of those future professionals is today's award recipient. Not just because she has slapped me in front of an entire class, that was staged. Not because she has saved my car from a fallen tree, that was not staged. She came to Lees-McRae already as a helper of others. In fact, she was an EMT who has seen the worst of the worst many times. But instead of letting that dull her passion for helping, she doubled down. She came to get a degree that would position her to maybe become part of the solution, a goal that she has successfully obtained. And while she's been here, she has continued to help, whether that be with the tutoring center, or with various experiential learning initiatives, or a student who had a health scare during class. She has helped others. We are pleased to announce that Hope Rosenfeld will be starting next fall at Syracuse University and will be earning a master's in forensic science with a concentration in crime scene investigations and a medico-legal death investigations certification. Was that close? Was that close? So, congratulations, Hope. Also, she'll be celebrating her 25th birthday in a few days. So one more time, help me wish her a happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Now, I'll be brief with this one because I'm excited to say that you'll be hearing more from this student in the very near future. In keeping with driven young professionals, it's my honor to present the Online Criminal Justice Award on behalf of Dr. Eric Waters to Officer Matthew Bonistel of the Cornelius Police Department. This recipient is not new to public service either. On top of his years of service as a police officer, he has also been a United States Marine Corps reservist and a volunteer firefighter. Remember when I asked you why someone would enter into this field? Well, it's clear that his passion is also for helping others. In fact, Officer Bonistel also volunteers with a 501c3 nonprofit called Badge for Badge, which is a community-based peer support organization that seeks to improve mental health resiliency in military personnel, police officers, firefighters, and medics. So please help me congratulate Matthew Bonistel as the recipient for the Online Undergraduate Criminal Justice Program.
Our Human Services Award for an online student will be presented by Dr. Angela Smith.
I'm gonna try to do this without my glasses. Our recipient joined the Human Services program in the fall of 2024. They are graduating this spring with a 4.0 GPA. This isn't the first career they've pursued, having come to Human Services from the medical field. Now, that doesn't automatically make the pursuit of a second degree easy by any means. So graduating with a 4.0 while balancing work in the field of human services with coursework in an accelerated format online degree program, alongside other life obligations and engagements, is no small task. It is to be commended. Further, this student consistently demonstrated their academic excellence through thoughtful contributions in class, by engaging their classmates in weekly discussions, and applying what they'd learned in class to their work, as well as brought professional experience to the classroom. There is a great joy as an educator in watching our graduates leave our programs and take what they gained here out into the world to make a positive impact, representing themselves and the college. This award is an opportunity to recognize the contributions a student has made as a student here to their classmates, the program, the college, and in the professional world of human services. Please join me in celebrating Heather Smith as this year's recipient.
Our Graduate Human Services Award will be presented by Dr. Jocelyn Vine.
All right, I'm lucky enough to present 2 awards, just like Dr. Lale. Okay, it is my honor to present this award to a student who not only demonstrates academic excellence, leadership, and advocacy, but also a strong commitment to social change. She embodies each of these qualities through her academic work and her dedication to serving others. Originally from Asheboro, North Carolina, this student has built an impressive foundation of experience in the human services field. She's worked as a direct support paraprofessional supporting adults with developmental disabilities. She's served as a victim advocate for individuals impacted by domestic violence, sexual assault, and human trafficking. And she currently works as a deputy clerk in the juvenile division of her local courthouse. She has also extended her learning through an internship at a juvenile day reporting center, further strengthening her commitment to working with at-risk youth. Her passion for advocacy and prevention is evident in her goal to return to the Juvenile Day Reporting Center, where she plans to support young people through life skills development, anger management, and substance abuse education. Her work reflects a clear dedication to empowering individuals and strengthening communities. Please join me in congratulating Jessie Burgess on this well-deserved recognition.
Our Psychology Award will be presented by Dr. Jim Carson.
Thank you. This year's award winner is truly a BPOC, that is to say, a big person on campus. You probably know them from their service in the Order of the Tower and also as the captain of our award-winning cheer team. Truly outstanding student in both psychology and in criminal justice, a dual major. Let's welcome to the stage this year's recipient, Lacey Wiley.
Our Special Education Award will be presented by Ms. Nancy Grider.
So I have been in education, we have figured out, over 50 years, and I have been blessed with many outstanding students. But sometimes you get the one that just makes you happy that you're a teacher. One who brightens your day, can't wait for online sessions, and meets my highest criteria. I have a very high bar for my students. If they're going to be a teacher, especially a special education teacher, they have to be someone that I personally would want my grandniece to have for a teacher. That is a high bar. And Macy Key, you hit it. So come on up if you're here.
Our Online Teacher Education Award will be presented by Dr. Gwen Schoaf.
Woody Allen is credited with saying that 80% of success is showing up. It's certainly a good starting point. Opportunities are maximized and relationships are built simply by showing up and interacting with others. Showing up is more than just passive attendance in a class or a meeting. Showing up also requires attention and presence. It requires giving your best and trying to leave every place a little better than you found it. Showing up means being a source of consistency and dependability for those around you. This year's winner of the Elementary Education Award shows up like no other. Instructor offering an optional office hour, she's there. Got an idea to help with stress management? She'll try it. Want to gather some students together to offer encouragement to one another? Guess who's the first to arrive? Already a highly accomplished professional, this individual shows up daily for her family, at her school job during the day, and at the salon that she owns and operates. She gives everything her all and encourages others to do the same. Her presence lights up a room, even on Zoom. In her field experience placements, she has shown up for every student, giving each child the care and encouragement they need to learn and grow. I can say with full confidence that her pattern of showing up for others and for herself will make her a phenomenal teacher during what I hope is a long and happy career in the classroom. Nominated by her clinical supervisor for her outstanding student teaching and affirmed by our teacher education faculty for her excellence in her studies, this year's Elementary Education Award winner is Lacey Green.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the privilege of enjoying a musical selection by our wonderful Highlanders, directed by Miss Kathleen Denbleicher. The title is Great Adventure.
We're all
Thank you, Highlanders. Let's give them another round of applause. And now for the May School of Natural and Health Sciences, our Biology Award will be presented by Dr. Meredith Bostrom.
Good afternoon. The winner of our Biology Award this year came to us in 2022 from Johannesburg, South Africa. Despite a challenging course load as a pre-medical science major and a psychology minor, this student has maintained an exceptionally high GPA and demonstrated outstanding academic excellence in all of his courses. In class, this student is enthusiastic, inquisitive, and strives to learn at every opportunity. One highlight of this student's academic career in the biology department was his senior research project. He tested whether or not the presence of microplastics would impact the rate of growth in bacteria. This is a topic that has real-world implications for human health and the environment. This student planned and executed the most well-thought-out and robust experiment that I have ever seen from an undergraduate student. And it's a testament to his dedication as a student and skill as a scientist. In addition to his academic accomplishments, this student is extremely cheerful in the classroom. He attends every class with a smile on his face, and all of his professors have agreed that he definitely adds a joy to the classroom. Outside of the classroom, he is an integral part of the LMC cycling team. He has been a part of 2 mountain bike national championships, and this May will mark his 3rd road bike national championship with the team. He won a bronze medal in the individual time trial at the Road Bike Nationals in 2024, and also won LMC's Catesby Award. After graduation, this student plans to move to New Zealand to attend the University of Auckland, and he hopes to get accepted to medical school there. And I have every confidence that he will be successful. Please join me in congratulating Nick Van Ryan with the Biology Award.
Our Exercise Science Award will be presented by Mr. Jordan Johnson.
This year, the Exercise Science Award is being presented to a student who has been an integral part of developing the Exercise Science Lab to a place where research, scholarship, and human performance meet. He has developed a lab manual, protocols, and procedures that have benefited the Lees-McRae community, especially the cycling team, local community members, and one of the nation's best under-23 cycling teams. His work has been recognized by a local expert in human performance and highlighted on the social media accounts of an international company that specializes in human performance diagnostic medical devices. He completes his work with intention and professionalism. He is recognized by his peers as someone that they can go to with questions, especially about aerobic fitness, and the answers that he provides are both nuanced and understandable. I suspect that in a few weeks, his capstone presentation will show just how deep his knowledge and understanding of these topics go. He is a member of the cycling team, and during his time at Lees-McRae, has earned Dean's List, President's List, and USA Cycling Academic All-Star honors. After graduation, he will move to Mount Desert Island, Maine, to help open a cycling shop before continuing his studies in exercise science, where one day I expect that he will make an excellent professor and researcher in our field. I'm thankful for the students' input and work, as our exercise science lab would not be in the strong place that it is in such a short time. His work and impact will far outlast his time at Lees-McRae. Please help me congratulate this year's Exercise Science Award winner, Mr. Ben Luna.
The Nutrition Science Award will be presented by Ms. Sally Wimberly.
This year's Nutrition Science Award goes to a remarkable student whose work ethic and spirit capture everything we hope for in a nutrition student and athlete. With a 3.9 cumulative GPA and academic all-conference honors in 2025, she has excelled both in the classroom and in competition. Her talent and determination have earned her a highly competitive fellowship at UNC Chapel Hill's Global Food Research Program this summer, way to go, and an opportunity that she has more than earned. She leads with kindness, passion, and purpose, and she is well on her way to becoming an outstanding registered dietitian. It's my absolute pleasure to present this award to Clara Duarte.
Our Pre-Physical Therapy Award will be presented by Dr. D. Medford-Baker.
It is a distinct honor to present the Pre-Physical Therapy Award to a student whose accomplishments reflect academic excellence, leadership, and a clear commitment to the profession. She has earned recognition on the Conference Carolina's Presidential Honor Roll and the All-Conference President's List, and was named a 2023-24 Conference Carolina's Athlete to Watch. A four-year member of the women's track and field team and a multi-year team captain, she exemplifies discipline, integrity, and service. As she prepares to apply to competitive doctoral physical therapy programs, her dedication and readiness for the field are unmistakable. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Simone Taylor.
Our Pre-Veterinary Medicine Award will be presented by Dr. Sam Young.
All right. So I think I said this last year, and it's probably going to be a trend from now on, but trying to narrow down our majors, the students in our major to the best or the most deserving is getting pretty tough. For perspective, we have 7 other of this student's classmates who are graduating in a couple of weeks that'll be attending veterinary school in the fall. Exactly. But despite this dense cloud of awesome, This student receiving the Pre-Veterinary Medicine Award today was able to consistently shine through during her 4 years here at LMC. Not only has she maintained near a 4.0 GPA and been on the president's list more times than not, she's excelled and set program records in athletics for our cross-country and track and field teams. She also has held roles in numerous clubs, including two close to my heart, the Pre-Veterinary Medicine and Anatomy clubs. But those are just stats. The student is just really cool, too. And I think as Miss Nancy was saying, she's one of those that kind of brightens your day whenever she's around. She can regularly be found walking out to our bone cage. We have that by the Wildlife Center with random heads or other body parts, and then showing back up to my office with the bones in differing levels of defleshment. She's been an absolute joy to work with one-on-one as part of our summer clinical and several internships at the Wildlife Center. She was always up to anything, be that wrangling wild animals, trimming goat hooves, running the entire 17-foot-long GI tract of a deceased fawn in comparative anatomy, digging in or nerding out on sea urchin euthanasia and genetics, inadvertently intimidating our staff at the Wildlife Center with her knowledge, or volunteering to write a term paper on an obscure amphibian that excretes a uterine milk from its cloaca. For extra credit she really did not need. She's also indestructible. For those of you who might have seen the bike crash video and or heard the accompanying story that goes along with it. And lastly, she bribed Miranda and I pretty last minute with some incredible macarons. It was really the first I'd ever had and the best I've ever had. So would the future Dr. Campbell Dill come up here to receive the award?
Our Wilderness Medicine and Rescue Award will be presented by Mr. A.J. Zarnecki-Otwell.
This year's Wilderness Medicine and Rescue Award winner is a student who's been actively engaged in our program since her arrival on campus. While at Lees-McRae, the student has gone above and beyond to expand their skills, participating and taking a leadership role in both domestic and international experiences, including the Western National Parks Expedition, Costa Rica, Italy, and Canadian Rockies expeditions. She has literally experienced the world during her time at Lees-McRae and was an invaluable member of each of those expeditions. She was also a student athlete on the snowboarding team, helping the team to win multiple national championships during her time. While at college, she put her skills and knowledge in numerous certifications to use in the industry. She's worked as a lifeguard at Wildcat Lake, at Alpine Girl in Montana as a backpacking guide, and at Sugar Mountain Ski Resort as a ski patroller. Additionally, she works as an active member of the Banner Elk Fire Department, where she has served for the last 3 years, including being one of the first responders who assisted the broader Avery County and Banner Elk community in the immediate aftermath of Hurricane Helene. She brings a positive attitude, resiliency, a great sense of humor, and a strong work ethic to all situations. It's an honor to recognize Shelby Canuck with this year's Wilderness Medicine and Rescue Award. She plans to continue her work at the Banner Elk Fire Department, Edge of the World Outfitters, and as a patrol at Sugar Mountain after graduation while searching for other opportunities in the Wilderness Medicine and Rescue field.
Our Wildlife Biology Award will be presented by Dr. Mike Osborne.
All right, hello friends. The Wildlife Biology Award is focused on the wildlife biology major that is most outstanding in the areas of field ecology and wildlife conservation. And for the first time ever, we have a wildlife rehabilitation specialization major within wildlife biology that captures the wildlife ecology side of it, as well as being an outstanding student within wildlife rehabilitation. This is one of those students that comes along every now and then, that by the time they reach this point in their senior year, everybody, all the faculty are like, oh yeah, that's who it's gonna be. That's who it's gonna be. And it was a tough decision in some sense in that we have so many outstanding wildlife biology majors that we would love to give an award to, but this student was absolutely the one that we all knew was most deserving for this award. I first met her during freshman orientation when I was giving an amphibian and reptile demonstration to incoming students, and they immediately introduced themselves and just really impressed me by their just geeked out enthusiasm for amphibians and reptiles and their knowledge on the topic. And you know, just starting freshman year, she started doing research with me, started going down to the Nantahala National Forest and helping out with our 20-year Marjorie capture study that we've been doing down there for many years, and she has since helped out every single summer since then. She sends me photos from all her adventures everywhere she goes, which is great. You know, I got pictures of Jefferson salamanders from Pennsylvania just a few weeks ago. I've gotten pictures of beautiful snakes from Costa Rica and just all kinds of different places she's gone. I get pretty jealous, honestly, some of the cool critters she's getting to capture and check out. And I remember specifically during Hurricane Helene when all the students got sent home, and she was actually down in Florida, and she was sending me pictures of a baby diamondback rattlesnake that she captured in a bucket and helped rescue out. So she's very enthusiastic, and that enthusiasm has translated into her participation in all kinds of different activities and clubs. President of the Herpetology Club, very active in the Bird Club, worked as one of the counselors for our wildlife camp, helping to inspire the next generation of Lees-McRae wildlife students. In her sophomore year, she received the competitive and prestigious ACA Ledford Scholars Award, and with that, she got funding to do a project to stay here over the summer, and actually she did this concurrently with summer clinicals, which is kind of crazy that you can do anything concurrently with summer clinicals. But she stayed here and collected data on snake fungal disease at the Elk Valley Preserve, and she's one of the few people that I've ever met that can grab 4 snakes at once, and so I've got pictures to prove it. And so then this past summer, she worked as an intern in Tennessee State Parks over in Chattanooga. She's going to be heading off to work at the Turtle Survival Alliance after she graduates here, helping to preserve some of the rarest turtles in the world and getting to use some of her wildlife rehab skills and her wildlife conservation skills all in one position. And then from there, who knows where she's going to go? She could do anything. She's one of those students that really sticks out in class. She knows the answers that the instructors don't know, pretty much. And so she could go on to graduate school, she could go work for an agency, she could do animal care at a zoo. She's got so many skills that she's accumulated. We're all really proud of her. And with that, I want to say, oh, and she's tacked on top of that a minor in outdoor rec management as well. And so I want to, with that, I have the great honor of presenting the Wildlife Award to Jetta Levy.
The Wildlife Rehabilitation Award will be presented by Miss Nina Fischer and Captain.
Oh, sorry, Captain. Oops. Okay. Hi, everyone. It gives Captain and I great pleasure to award this year's Wildlife Rehabilitation Award. This award is presented to a student who has displayed true excellence in advocating for sick and injured wildlife on campus, in the clinic, in schools, and to the public. This student represents the very best that the wildlife rehabilitation community has to offer. This year's recipient, Leah DeBello, came to Lees-McRae as a freshman with skills she learned as a volunteer for another rehab center at home. So for 3 years, she has mentored the new students, teaching them important skills, supervising shifts, recording those missed shifts, and role modeling her outstanding work ethic and integrity. Even though Leah's favorite animals are foxes and white squirrels, Thunder was her favorite ambassador. She is one of Captain's trainers, and he told me that he wanted to be here to honor her. Leah participated in the New Zealand adventure in 2023. She was a true leader in a group of 20 young men and women. Whatever we did, she drove right in and gave her all to whatever task was at hand, whether it was helping a local penguin rehabilitator organize and clean, or leading an alpine hike on the South Island Alps, or taking charge of one of our shopping expeditions in Oamaru. Leah is extremely loyal to her friends, and in their words, she is always willing to help them from homework to making sure they have a good time, laughing their heads off in the middle of the night, engaging in floor battles with Nerf guns in Avery dorm, bowling repeated gutter balls at 3 a.m., or skateboarding down Avery hallways. And she is always down for a 1 a.m. run to McD's or Taco Bell. I don't really know what this means, but she is the best at Fortnite duo, but the worst at Fortnite player, whatever that means. But she is unreasonably amazing at rocks, paper, scissors. But on the more serious side, Leah is a head RA of Back Campus, member of Order of the Tower, Campus Activity Board, was orientation leader, and TA for multiple classes, including mine this spring. She is so amazing. She can predict what I need before I ask her to do it. She always suggests it to me. And I am so grateful to have her as my TA. Leah, wherever you are, it's been an honor to work with you, and I know that your passion will take you so far in this field. I wish the best for you, for your future adventures, and thank you for choosing the Wildlife Rehabilitation concentration at Lees-McRae College. Congratulations. The Fred I. Dickerson Awards will be presented by Dr. Josh Pate.
That's pretty tough to follow, I will admit. But we do have good things going on here. As the faculty athletic representative, it's my honor to present the student athletes with the highest grade point average. And so these, in my opinion, and I think many will agree, are true definitions of student athletes. From our cycling team with a 3.99999 GPA, Nick Van Ruyen. And from the women's soccer team with a 4.0 GPA, Jordan Bartlinski.
The SGA Staff Award will be presented by Ms. Megan O'Donnell.
Student Government Association has chosen this staff member for the SGA Staff Award due to his impact that he leaves on students at Lees-McRae. Housing is a crucial part of the student experience here at Lees-McRae, especially because it's a school where the majority of students live on campus, and it can make or break your student experience. This person not only redesigned the housing process, but he genuinely cares about the students here and continues to do his best to ensure that we get the most out of our experience at Lees-McRae. He's always there if you need someone to talk to, whether it's about roommate conflicts, housing issues, or you're having a really bad day and need to rant. But not only that, he always goes above and beyond to ensure we get the most out of our experience living on campus. As an RA, I have personally witnessed him picking up trash bags in front of dorm rooms and scrubbing down doors in residence halls. But not only that, it's important to note that during the hurricane last year, he was a great help. He stayed on campus despite not having water in his house for months and continued to put students first, acting as a resource for RAs and students. So with that being said, the SGA Staff Award goes to Senior Director of Housing, Residence Life, and Commuter Life, Richard Delavecchia.
I'm privileged to be able to present the next two awards. The recipient of this year's Faculty Academic Advising Award was nominated by both students and faculty colleagues, a testament to the broad and meaningful impact of his work. He is widely recognized for providing reliable, consistent, and comprehensive advising, ensuring that students feel supported at every stage of their academic journey. He makes himself readily available to students before and after class, during scheduled office hours, and whenever additional support is needed. As one student shared, he regularly jumps in to assist, even supporting those who are not his direct advisees. This demonstrates a deep commitment to the success of all students. Beyond his work with students, he is a valued colleague who generously supports his faculty. He routinely assists new faculty in navigating the advising system, shares insight into institutional processes, and provides helpful context about student histories through his proactive outreach and collaboration. Over the past year, he has been called upon multiple times to consult on student progress, working alongside other advisors to thoughtfully plan students' upcoming semesters. He exemplifies what it means to advance the success and the well-being of every student, regardless of departmental boundaries. Dedicated, compassionate, and truly student-centered, it is my honor to recognize this year's Faculty Academic Advising Award recipient, Dr. Charlie Calvert. The recipient of this year's new faculty award was nominated by both students and faculty colleagues, reflecting the meaningful impact that he has made across our campus community in a short time. He has made exceptional contributions to his academic program, demonstrating both vision and initiative. He has expanded laboratory capabilities through the purchase of new equipment and the successful pursuit of grant funding. He is preparing to lead the program through the accreditation process, further strengthening its future. In the program testing lab, his enthusiasm for Lees-McRae College and for his program is evident in every interaction. He brings deep expertise, a collaborative spirit, and a genuine eagerness to listen and to support others. His colleagues consistently note that his insights are thoughtful, practical, and rooted in a true passion for his field. As an advisor, he is dedicated, attentive, and highly engaged. He holds regular office hours and prioritizes meaningful connections with students, taking the time to understand their career goals and then providing personalized guidance. It's a common sight, his colleagues state, to see students coming and going from his office, seeking his advice and support. In the classroom, he is equally impactful. He intentionally integrates hands-on applied learning experiences that deepen student engagement. He has developed innovative coursework, such as optimizing female athletic performance, which enriches the curriculum and broadens opportunities for our students. He has also strengthened the culture of undergraduate research, currently mentoring a senior student on a long-term project that exemplifies his commitment to student development. Kind-hearted, driven, and generous in spirit, it is my distinct pleasure to recognize this year's new faculty recipient, Jordan Johnson. Our next two awards will be presented by Dr. King.
Lees-McRae is blessed that we are an annual recipient of the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Foundation. Among the many colleges in the United States that are beneficiaries of the Sullivan Foundation, Lees-McRae is lucky and honored to be part of that great group of institutions that really are a who's who among American higher education. Because we are a recipient of the Sullivan Foundation, we have the opportunity every year to give away the Algernon Sidney Sullivan Award. And this, many institutions like Lees-McRae uphold this as one of the greatest honors for a student or a member of our community to achieve and to receive. There were multiple people nominated our award recipient for the Sullivan Award this year. And I'd like to share with you some of the narrative that was written about this student. As a graduating senior, one of Lees-McRae's inaugural Sullivan Fellows, she has exemplified the spirit, character, and service-oriented leadership that the Sullivan Award seeks to honor. Her 4 years at Lees-McRae reflect an unwavering commitment to uplifting others, strengthening community, and embodying the highest ideals of integrity and compassion. Her character is defined by resilience, empathy, and a quiet but powerful leadership. Throughout her time on the Lees-McRae women's volleyball team, she emerged as a key leader who fostered team culture, grounded in encouragement, mental health advocacy, and mutual support. Her leadership became especially vital during and after the displacement for that team caused by Hurricane Helene, when she actively supported her teammates through uncertainty, emotional strain, and rapid schedule changes, serving as a steady source of connection and care. Service is woven into the very fabric of her identity. On campus, she played an instrumental role in rechartering Circle K International at Lees-McRae, partnering with peers and the Kiwanis Club of Banner Elk to rebuild the organization from the ground up. Her efforts secured external support, recruited members rapidly, and reestablished a vibrant, sustainable service organization that now provides ongoing opportunities for students to engage in meaningful civic involvement. She has consistently embodied the ideals of leadership, service, and change-making that define the Sullivan mission. At every turn, she has modeled balance, responsibility, and purpose-driven engagement. Her example demonstrates to peers that service is not confined to events or programs. It is a lifelong posture of generosity, stewardship, and action. Rebecca Ryan represents the very best of Lees-McRae. Her compassion, leadership, and steadfast dedication to serving others have enriched our campus and community in lasting ways. Please honor Rebecca Ryan. Each year, we give an Edgar Tufts Humanitarian Service Award to honor a student as well as a faculty or staff member of our community. These awards are named after Reverend Edgar Tufts, the founder of Lees-McRae, and in many ways, the father and founder of the town of Banner Elk. And when you look at Edgar Tufts' life of true service to the humans in this area through the founding of the college, the orphanage, the hospital, it is worthy that we continue to exemplify that through the Edgar Tufts Humanitarian Service Award. Our first award will be given to our student. And again, I will share with you the multiple words that were shared about this student through the nomination process. This student is a graduating senior who has spent his entire time at Lees-McRae not asking what his community could do for him, but showing up, sometimes in the middle of the night, sometimes in the aftermath of a historic natural disaster, to serve others. As a sophomore, double majoring in outdoor recreation management and wilderness medicine and rescue, he joined the Banner Elk Fire Department, a tradition with deep roots in the Lees-McRae community. He threw himself into the demanding training process, completing state firefighter certification, attending weekly training sessions in rope rescue, rapid intervention team tactics, trauma assessment, and more. What set him apart even then was his determination to integrate his academic training with real-world service. He trained as an EMT alongside his coursework, ran medical calls with the department to gain field experience, and recognized that every rescue class he took in the wilderness medicine program made him a better firefighter and vice versa. In the fall of 2024, Hurricane Helene struck the high country of North Carolina with devastating force. He responded without hesitation. As a trained volunteer firefighter, he suited up alongside career and volunteer responders and worked grueling hours in the aftermath, conducting search and rescue operations, supporting emergency services, and showing up for neighbors who had lost everything. He did not wait to be asked. He did not stop when it became difficult. He showed up and he stayed. His service after Helene did not taper off once the immediate crisis had passed. He has continued to show up for the Banner Elk Volunteer Fire Department consistently in the month since, right through the final stretch of his senior year, when many students are understandably focused on their own next steps. That sustained dedication, combined with his skill and trustworthiness as a responder, earned him a promotion to lieutenant within the department. This is not an honorary title. It is a position of operational leadership, one that means other firefighters look up to him in moments of crisis. It represents the trust of the department's career professionals and the respect of his fellow volunteers. The Banner Elk Fire Department does not promote individuals lightly, and his elevation speaks volumes. What makes his story so fitting for this award is not what he has done, but why he has done it. He never sought recognition. He just simply found a way through 4 years of early mornings, late night calls, academic rigor, and a community crisis to live out his deepest values. Mr. Peter Wiles. Our Edgar Tufts Humanitarian Service Employee Award goes to an employee of Lees-McRae College who has worked here for 42 years. That in itself, that alone, is worthy of an award of service. She quietly works in our Shelton Lerman Commons and has dedicated her life of service to the college and to the recording the history of this institution. Her peers have said about her, she loves working with students, especially whenever they express interest in finding material through interlibrary loan or have a question about the history of the college. She is a resource for every person on this campus. One of her colleagues says she is more than deserving of an award to show how appreciated she is for giving her life to work at Lees-McRae. It's our honor to recognize Ramona Hayes.
As Dr. King mentioned, the awards that we're giving right now, that he and I are giving, the words that we're sharing with you all actually come from students and from fellow colleagues. We are not writing this. So our final award this afternoon is the Edgar Tufts Faculty Award, again in memory of our founder, Edgar Tufts. The recipient of this year's Edgar Tufts Faculty Award was nominated by fellow faculty members, reflecting the deep respect and admiration that she has earned across the academic community. She is highly engaged both in and out of the classroom and is truly an asset to Lees-McRae College. Known for her unwavering dedication, she consistently goes above and beyond in her commitment to students and to patient care. She is deeply invested in the success of her students, taking time to build meaningful relationships, encouragement, providing mentorship, and ensuring that each student is supported both academically and professionally. Many students describe her not only as a professor, but also as a mentor and life coach, someone who steps in with care and guidance whenever it's needed. Students frequently note her kindness, patience, and willingness to support them until they fully understand the material that's being presented. She creates an environment where students feel seen, valued, and empowered to succeed. Her impact extends beyond the classroom into her work at the May Wildlife Rehab Center, where she creates rich hands-on learning experiences that bring course content to life. She is an exceptional educator who makes even the most complex material engaging and accessible. Despite the demands of her many responsibilities, she remains organized, communicative, and consistently positive. Above all, she leads with heart, ensuring that every single student is prepared not only for academic success, but for meaningful futures in their chosen fields. It is my great honor to recognize this year's Edgar Tufts Faculty Award to Dr. Miranda Torkelson. I want to thank all of you for your participation and your encouragement for our honors and awards recipients and for our celebration this year. Can we give all of our recipients another round of applause? There are several individuals and departments that I would like to express some extra thanks to. Deborah Lowery, somewhere in the back, our event coordinator. Lauren Els, Lynn Henshaw, Leanne Cole, Christine Stuckey. Miss Kathy Denbleicher and the Highlanders. Also, thank you, Josh Yoder and Nat Davies, for the staging and lighting, Scott Koenig for our sound system, and Bradley Pierce for our photography. I would particularly like to thank you, President King, for your unwavering support of our academic programs and the encouragement of our students and our faculty. Thank you. And most importantly, I would like to thank all of our students and our faculty who are the heart of academic excellence here at Lees-McRae College. Thank you. This concludes our 2025-2026 academic awards. If you are going to the Alpha Chi celebration and induction, that's up in the North Carolina building. We have these wonderful Order of the Tower of folks. Oh, thank you all for making sure that nobody, I almost forgot. Making sure that we did not fall up or down the stairs. That was very important to us. So, yes, thank you all.